This is Omachi, the ultimate hyperlinked environment created by DHH. In this video, I will show you how to install Omachi natively on Apple Silicon. This guide is based on the Asahi project and currently supports only M1 and M2 Macs. We will be installing Omachi directly on bare metal on the M1 MacBook Air for maximum performance, battery life, and full GPU acceleration. This is a dual boot setup, which means macOS and Omachi will run together on the same drive. We will start by installing the minimal edition of Arch Linux, and then we will set up Omachi afterward. Now for this demonstration, I will be using my base model M1 MacBook Air. The process is the same for any compatible Apple Silicon Mac. Before installing Arch on M1 or M2 Mac, make sure you have at least 80 GB of free space available on your system and that your Mac is running macOS 13.5 or later. Now open Terminal application. Next, let's install Arch alongside macOS. Now go ahead and open your browser and navigate to this website. Then copy this installation command and paste it into the terminal. Also, make sure your Mac is connected to the internet before proceeding. Once the installer starts, it will prompt you to enter the sudo password. Then type R to resize the partition. You can shrink the macOS partition by specifying a percentage of free space. For example, if your Mac has 100 GB of free space, you can use 70% to macOS and 30% to Omachi. Or simply type min and press return. The installer will allocate the free space for you. And as you can see, it's allocated 60 GB of free space. Then type Y and press enter to continue. Now type F to install Arch into the free space. For more information on installing Omachi on Apple Silicon, check out this GitHub for detailed instructions. Now go ahead and choose Arch Minimal. Then confirm the free space by typing max. Then set a partition name and press enter to begin the installation. Now this process may take 15 to 30 minutes. Sit back and relax. And that's it, we are done with the first step. You can find more details for step number 2 to complete the installation of base Arch. Now read these instructions and follow them carefully. Then press the return key to shut down your Mac. Now wait for at least 30 seconds. Then press and hold the power button until you see a message loading startup options. Now this will take you to the startup manager, which displays all the bootable volumes. Now from here, you can boot into macOS, Arch, and recovery. Now using the arrow keys or mouse cursor, choose Arch and press return. Now go ahead and choose the username and enter the password which is used to log in into macOS. Now press return to continue. Then type Y to put the system into permissive mode. Once again, authorize the installer by typing the username and password of the macOS to change the boot policies. And voila, as you can see, the installation is complete. Now go ahead and press the return key to reboot. Your Mac should boot into Arch running on bare metal. After booting into Arch Linux, you will be greeted with a CLI interface. Now go ahead and log in using the username and password as the root, both in lowercase. The first thing to do after installing Arch is to connect to the internet. Now use the nmtui command to connect to Wi-Fi. Once connected, you can verify the connection using the ping command. And as you can see, the Wi-Fi is working perfectly. Now type this command to update your system. Next, run these two commands to install the required dependencies. Now type this command to configure the locale. In my case, I'm choosing English US. Then uncommenting this line and save the changes with Ctrl+O, then press enter and exit with Ctrl+X. Then run this command to generate the locale and reboot your Mac. Next, let's create a brand new user account. Now replace this part with your username and set a secure password. Then type this command to modify the sudoers list. Now look for field group and uncomment this line. If you want passwordless sudo access, you can uncomment this line instead. Now for this setup, we're going to keep a password authentication enabled for sudo users. So I am uncommenting this line. Then go ahead and save the changes and exit. And as you can see that the new user has root privileges through the sudo access. Now go ahead and type this command to clone the A repository. Then navigate into A directory and run this command to install it. We need an R helper to install Omachi. Now go ahead and run this command to clone the Omachi repository. Then navigate into omarchy.files directory. Now locate the install script and run it. Now this will begin installing the latest version of Omachi on your Mac. The installation may take some time depending on your speed of the internet. And as you can see, the installation took around 20 minutes. Now go ahead and reboot your Mac. Now by default, Omachi is set as the primary boot option. And there you go, the system boots directly into Omachi, which looks fantastic. The first thing to do after installing Omachi is to update your system. Go ahead and open the startup menu and choose the update option. And as you can see, the brightness controls, volume, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and everything else are working perfectly out of the box. Now pressing Super plus space bar opens the app launcher. You can also see the default RAM usage of Omachi, which is impressively lightweight. Since Omachi is based on Hyprland, the entire desktop environment can be operated using keyboard shortcuts and key bindings. To learn the default shortcuts, open the Learn section, where you can see all the essential key bindings. When it comes to performance, Omachi on Apple Silicon is incredibly fast. The experience is very smooth, seamless, and highly optimized. If you want to switch between macOS and Omachi, first shut down your Mac. Once the screen goes black, press and hold the power button until you see the message loading startup options. Just remember, when the Mac is powered off, holding the power button for a few seconds will take you to the boot menu, where you will see both macOS and Omachi boot entries. Now from here, you can choose Macintosh HD to boot directly into macOS. This creates a perfect dual boot setup on Apple Silicon Macs with both Omachi and macOS running side by side. Once you're inside macOS, open Startup Disk and change the default boot order. From there, you can choose macOS as the default operating system, so it boots automatically whenever you reboot the system from either OS. And that's pretty much it. This is how you properly install Omachi natively on Apple Silicon. Now check the GitHub link for more information. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to see more content. Thank you so much for watching. This has been KSK Royal. I will see you in the next one.